Morning folks, Guy here, Latitude Resorts from the far north. I'll tell you what, we had a bit of a blow last night, I can tell you. Keep it clean. This is a weather program. It was very windy last night, eased off a little bit today, but it's forecast to pick up again today, looking at getting up to about 90 kilometres an hour. So that's a fair bit of wind coming through. Here's something interesting for you. Old wives' tale. A lot of people don't know this, but it actually holds quite true. If you look at a weather map and you go by how many hectopascals are sitting over Melbourne, and this is not a joke, all right, how many hectopascals are sitting over Melbourne generally translate to the amount of knots of wind, the final two numbers I should say. So if it's 1,030 hectopascals, generally speaking, in the far north, we will get around about 30 knots of wind. And I'll tell you, it's holding spot on true at the moment, 1,036 hectopascals down in Melbourne at the moment. So that's why it's bloody windy up here. It's an old wives' tale, but it holds true, and it's constant. I can tell you, when you've got some nice little low pressure systems down at Melbourne, we've got beautiful, what am I trying to say? Windless days up here. But anyway, it's going to be another good blow today. So you wouldn't want to be out on the water. I think most of the boats aren't going out today anyway. Although just speaking to someone who went out yesterday and it was blowing, and he said it was still a great day. He had a couple of dives and enjoyed it greatly. Anyway, tides today, 8:55 a.m, so we're close to a high tide of 2.3 metres, going at 3:20 p.m. to a low tide of 0.9 of a metre, followed by this evening at 9:49, high tide of 2.4 metres. As we're getting close to Easter, our tides are getting bigger, of course. We get the king tide over Easter. Something to do with a full moon, apparently. Anyway, there you go. 23 degrees at the moment. It's lovely out there. It's actually quite refreshing. It's the first time I don't think I've walked out the door in a long time going, oh my God, it's hot. Very pleasant. 30 degrees, aiming for a high today. 82% humidity, and as I said, 42 kilometres an hour of wind. I'm going to have to hold the joke to tomorrow because of my blab at the start about the wind and stuff. I'm gone over 2 minutes, and most of you will be bored by now. So I'll mention a joke tomorrow. See you then. Bye.